Dave, no one seemed to be really pleased with the way Detroit went. How would you kind of compare the two outings?
Well, we competed way harder. We all the way through our lineup, we competed hard. We got behind quick, but then the ability to get it right back again was not chase the game much was a big factor. We turned one over. The second one shouldn't have been a goal because it should have been a penalty on the play. Third one, Mikko should have stopped. So for the most part, we were pretty strong, but we competed hard. It's good. We don't want to lose two in a row, so we came out and played well.
Yeah, Mikko looked like he was pretty disappointed by letting that goal in, but the third period he held the fort.
Yeah, they pushed a little bit, and he got had a couple around the crease there. They made big saves on, so made the save when he needed it.
Draisaitl was really key, obviously, in coming back. Leads league in goals, points, 2 goals in the third. How would you kind of rate his importance to what happened tonight?
He's a guy that comes up and, Boston's a good team. They got, some high-end players there, and he gets up for these games. He wants to play in there. They're real competitive games, and that's where he's at his best. So he was really strong tonight.
There were a couple of non-calls that didn't go your way in terms of Connor McDavid.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Did you see that up there too? I saw that on the bench too. I just didn't know if anybody else saw it.
I mean, how do you guys respond? I mean, it wasn't. It seems to be a common trait.
It's frustrating. You know what? It's frustrating because the tone is set on the first call of the game on Draisaitl, which shouldn't be a call. But if you're going to set the tone like that, you better call the rest of the game like that, and that's not the way it went.
Overall, do you think he needs more calls in his favor?
I'm not going to comment anymore on the referee. I just thought there was a missed call on the goal. The Draisaitl penalty to start it off. I thought when a referee does that early, he sets a standard in the game, and that wasn't the standard that was upheld through the game.
I just wonder about some depth guys on your team. Your fourth line contributes to a big goal late, and Cody Ceci with a goal and assist late in the third. What is it like for you guys to have that kind of depth?
No, that's good. Ceci was really good. Keith and Ceci put a lot of hard minutes in, and it's great to see them get rewarded for their work. It was Sevier and McLeod and Fogle on at the end there that comes up with a big hard-working goal for us. So that's what we need. We need that little bit of depth scoring there, and especially when we're not getting many power plays, it's you got to find a way to chink in. Hopefully, we don't need 5 every night, but we got 5, and we'll take the win and go home or go to Buffalo.
You talked about the pairing of Keith and Ceci. It seems like both of them have come in and really earned the respect in that room. You've been a hockey player, Dave. In that locker room, when you see a guy who doesn't really have the sexiest game yet, he comes up huge on a game-winning goal and an insurance marker. What does that do for the club?
Oh, it's great. They're the guys. They don't get a lot of accolades all the time, but they put a lot of work in for you. I've said it before. Guys like that are what they help you win, and that's perfect example of it tonight. Both that pair was really strong for us, and Ceci, took a puck in the ear. He scored a goal, had an assist. He did it a lot tonight, so it's good for him.
Going back to Draisaitl and McDavid, I guess in the same tone, is the most impressive thing about those two guys their ability to almost exceed expectations each and every night?
I mean, their expectations of themselves is really high. I don't, that's probably a better question for them, but they expect to play well every night. They expect to be a factor in the game, and they usually are. So that's, those expectations, very rarely are they not met.
We'll go to one question on Zoom. Jason Krieger, go ahead.
Dave, I wanted to ask you about Ryan McLeod. Do you feel was that his best game?
Yeah.
Top to bottom this year?
Yeah, he got the most opportunity he's had for a while, but he's come back and he's skating. He's trying to play a little more physical, and I don't mean hitting people, just body position, being around the puck. So he's a more confident player right now, which that was by far his best game.
And Cody Ceci, another guy who got in the lineup, Dave, and you've always talked about competition and you kind of knock there's opportunity. What did you like about his game? You just need to promote both him and Ryan.
He's just a real solid player. He thinks like a smart NHL player and understands his role, understands situations on the ice, and just plays accordingly. You know, it's not. He's the thing about players like that, and it makes them very valuable. Is they're very consistent. They do the little things right all the time. So as a coach, you can rely on them, and that's where he's at right now.